Hey guys, welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, the original print-on-demand, forward-looking niches show. I'm going to help you increase your print-on-demand sales by selling in these niches that I recommend. So let's get to it. Let's kick things off with an Amazon merch sales update. So in the last 7 days, I made 283 sales, bringing in $889 of profit in the US market on $4,600 of sales, and maybe another $150 or so in profit in the international markets. Not bad considering I was had a little vacation in Florida for a few of those days. So getting paid while not even working, I'll take that all day. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, linked in the description, I do post daily sales updates as inspiration. All right, let's take a look at the the current top 10 bestsellers on Amazon merch. And this is after filtering out the protected brands. So notice the first 3 shirts, okay? The first 3 right here are these like Dr. Seuss themed, and I'm not a fan of selling Dr. Seuss theme, but if we can ignore that, and I'm not trying to police what you try to sell and what you don't try to sell. That is Amazon's job, and honestly, it's your job, because if you get in trouble with Amazon merch, they could close your account. So looking past that, it's weird that we even knew they were coming. We knew that these reading themed shirts, and many of which have a little spin of, dare I say, a Dr. Seuss theme, were coming, because when we were looking at the archive function in Podly about a month ago, looking back 11 months, what did we see? We saw these reading shirts. And I said, you know what? They'll probably be selling well about a month from now. And here we are 1 month later, and they're selling well. So I just wanted to point that out. So let's take a look at niche number 1. You might be able to guess what it is. How about reading and teaching themed shirts that seem to be seeing an increase in demand right about now? The number 1 bestseller, 2,500 BSR. Number 2 bestseller, 5,100 BSR. The first one says, "Oh, the places you'll go when you read." The second one says, "Wild about reading." Third one, 10,000 BSR, says, "Read like a hero." And notice it says hashtag read across America. And I was looking at my niche calendar, and I believe, and I'm going to look it up right now, honestly, in case the date changed. Okay, it looks like it's pretty consistent. March 2nd, 2024, which is what I had written down. Read Across America Day, March 2nd. Now, I'm seeing a lot of Dr. Seuss themed graphics when I Google that. So I would steer clear of any Dr. Seuss references, but just keep in mind, guys, it's like, I think it was just last week when I was saying, hey, you'll probably be able to sell movie-themed shirts to movie lovers around the time that the Oscars are going on. It doesn't mean infringe on the Oscars, right? It's just that, hey, the Oscars are on, people that love movies are going to be watching, and they might buy a movie t-shirt. They're more likely to buy it around this time of year. Well, if it's Read Across America Day, guess what? You don't need to infringe on Dr. Seuss to sell a reading-themed shirt. And it looks like, reading kind of coincides with teaching, at least to some extent, because some of these shirts seem to have a teaching spin on them. So I would also consider a teaching spin on the, across niche of reading and teaching for Read Across America Day, which is March 2nd, 2024. I really liked this shirt just because I like the way that it is laid out from a design perspective, the bold color contrast against the black shirt. I don't normally use a stroke on my design elements when I'm designing, but I think the white stroke on those letters at the bottom there does work pretty well, again, against the black shirt. But it's not a common practice that I would do, but it looks like they probably had to do it to make that dark blue kind of more pronounced against the black shirt. All right, niche number 2 this week. How about the Hindu Festival of Colors, where they say Happy Holi? I know that from a TV show that I used to watch. And he went and visited for the Festival of Colors. I know that there's like massive color explosions. The people that are celebrating in the streets get just like caked in all these, different colors. I don't know, color dust or something. So you can have a lot of fun with these shirts. It seems like, by the way, what do you guys notice about the top 10 behind me? That is not usual. It's a little bit of an exception to the normal rules on Amazon merch. It is that the majority of them are on white shirts, not black shirts, even though we know Amazon merch, typically black shirts are what you see dominating like every niche. Even St. Patrick's Day, they're pretty common. But take note, guys, if you're going to sell in this niche, the Hindu Festival of Colors, then you need to probably consider optimizing for a white shirt. Also, the colors are going to show better against a white shirt than a black shirt in my experience when it comes to printing and the finished product. So probably less returns. I Googled the exact date for this year, and it looks like it is Monday, March 25th. Okay, I guess they call it Holi. So I don't know. I don't want to call it the wrong thing. I had it written down on my niche calendar as a Hindu Festival of Colors, but I know Happy Holi is what they say. So I really like this shirt. I mean, just check out the design. I don't know how they did that. They've got like the watercolor people kind of dancing. They've got the color explosion in the middle, and then the white text on top says Happy Holi. Love that. Niche number 3 this week. Before we get to niche number 3, guys, please check out my free print-on-demand mini course delivered via email. Link in the description. Takes like 2 seconds to sign up. And my print-on-demand Facebook group, also linked down there, completely free to join. Link in the description. Niche number 3, how about World Down Syndrome Day, which is March 21st. Okay, March 21st. So we got a little bit of time to get some shirts out there and rank them between now and then. A lot of different sub niches within here as well. So when you're uploading a shirt, I would try to get ranked on, ideally World Down Syndrome Day shirt or Down Syndrome Day shirt, and then also get ranked on the specific sub niche in your design. That's why I love shirt designs with text in them, because it's a very strong clue of one thing that you want to try to rank on, right? And then I try to basically use these two things, like the high level, most valuable keywords and the sub niche, and combine them in my title. Okay, little hint there for SEO. So the first shirt has a 17,000 BSR already. It says World Down Syndrome Day, hashtag downright perfect. So maybe use that hashtag if you're keeping notes about what you might want to use in your designs. World Down Syndrome Day 3/21. Okay, so March 21st. That has a 24,000 BSR. Third shirt, I'm downright perfect, hashtag Down Syndrome Awareness. 25,000 BSR. And one more. Let's look at one more. 30,000 BSR in the number 4 spot. It says I'm all that plus a little extra. And I believe those are like the chromosomes. So one other thing you notice here. All right. We're looking at all these niches. And what are we noticing? I'm seeing a pretty consistent color scheme in terms of hex codes. You've got the blue and the yellow that I imagine are associated with Down syndrome awareness. And then I don't know that the color white is or isn't, but it does contrast really well against the black shirts. And unlike niche number 2, all 10 of the top 10 shirts are against black shirts, okay? I really like this design right here. It's got that, like, I don't know, whenever I see that mom graphic, I call it like the mom hair, messy hair bun, mom type graphic, themed graphic. We see that in so many bestsellers across so many niches. It's customizable too. I'm sure you can find it on Creative Fabrica. I'll drop a link to my Creative Fabrica discounted link at the top of the description. So niche number 4, moving on. How about autism awareness? Looking forward to the month of April now. Okay, April is Autism Awareness Month. Very similar to Down Syndrome Awareness. It's got a color scheme associated with it. The puzzle aspect I know is closely associated with it. Look at this, the number 4 best-selling shirt. It's got the mom hair, messy hair bun girl graphic again. And just like they customized the hair bun and the graphics here for World Down Syndrome Day, they've also customized it here for autism awareness as well. Lots of good sub niches. I'm sure we'll be talking about this again. First one is a giraffe. It says it's okay to be different. Next one says ABCD. I don't know if that one's supposed to be indexed on autism awareness or not, but hey, there it is. Amazon algorithms putting it there for a reason. Third one says choose kindness. So again, kind of the same thing with the second one. The fourth one though, autism mom. Some people look up to their heroes. I can't see what it says at the bottom. It says I'm something mine. I'm raising mine. The fifth one, in a world where you can be anything, be kind, for autism awareness. All right, and let's wrap up with niche number 5. It's going to be Christ for Jesus Christ and Easter themed shirts. The He is Risen shirts. We've got Easter. We've got Good Friday. A lot of religious undertones in early April. So if we're looking ahead, there's going to be some demand for these shirts then. And these are also the type of shirts that can sell well year round. They're just going to see a bump in demand in early April. Okay. So that's niche number 5. And I really like this design. Simple, right? It's just two-tone. It's the design is just a white sunset and white text underneath that says He is risen. They did the He is almost as like a negative that they cut out of the sunset graphic, and then underneath they put the word risen. Simple enough. It looks kind of like light, playful, fun, not overly serious, kind of as a function of almost like the asymmetry of the sun rays, and then also the font selection that they use. But I love that, simple enough and a popular design on Amazon right now that'll certainly see a bump in demand as we get closer to early April. By the way, if you're looking to sell some shirts here, there is a Christian SVG bundle on Creative Fabrica for these themed shirts. Okay, whether you want to use the graphics as is or just use it for niche inspiration, I will link to this in the description. And again, I'll also drop my link for the discounted Creative Fabrica membership. It is the best bang for your buck for print-on-demand sellers, in my opinion. So I'll drop a link to both in the description. Some really nice graphics there, though. All right, emerging trends. Here we go. These are shirts that are outperforming their 30-day average, their 30-day BSR average. So you've got the reading shirts, the teaching shirts, dot day shirt there, trending up there, the cat, 15,000 BSR, autism awareness, behind me, cancer survivor, some St. Patrick's Day stuff, and some bunny shirts as well. So getting ready for Easter. Almost done. Let's look ahead 1 month for some lesser known holidays or easier overlooked holidays. March 25th, International Waffle Day. March 26th, National Spinach Day. March 28th, Weed Appreciation Day. And we're talking dandelions there. March 29th, Good Friday. March 30th, National Doctor's Day. And March 31st, guys, is Easter. So I actually kind of misspoke when I said early April. Easter's in March this year. That is rare. All right, the archive. Let's look back 11 months and see what may be selling well 1 month from today. This is how we came across the big reading niche shirts that seemingly every year kind of emerge from nowhere using this function right here. And this is in Podly, and I'll link to Podly, the research tool, in the description as well. I remember that big rep shirt. Wasn't that a Taylor Swift thing? Little did we know Taylor Swift basically just dominated for the whole year after that. Anyways, that is the archive. Not exactly as useful as it sometimes is. All right, removed designs, last but not least. These were all removed in the last 2 weeks, so take a peek. I can guess why this one was removed down here. That says Tavis 87, Taylor Swift plus Travis Kelce, number 87. Yeah, I can guess why that one was removed, and I'm guessing that person probably got in trouble. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Check out my full print-on-demand course that shows you my complimentary approach to making passive income with print-on-demand that's netted me 6-figure profits every year since 2019. If you want to learn exactly how I run my business, it is covered in this course and it is linked in the description. I also have a private community where I do multiple live streams a week. We bring in awesome guests. We have incredible resources. By far the best way to work directly with me on your business. Link in the description. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video.